So with less than 10 days and we get into the new year of 2024, I'm not sure about you guys, but 2023 has been pretty eventful for me. So in the beginning of the year, I started traveling for work overseas to set up a VR studio for my previous company, and we wanted to link the metaverse with the real world so people could learn about Web3 and then explore the metaverse as well. So we had a lot of fun with all my colleagues. We had food, we had drinks, we had dancing, but soon after there was a restructuring and I kind of lost my job. So looking back, getting retrenched wasn't really a bad thing at all because I had time to spend with my family, my wife. We traveled a little bit around Southeast Asia. We went to Boracay for some beach life. We went to Dana, went to Hoi An for some cultural sights and sounds. But the 3 months wasn't easy because there was a shortage of income and I was solely relying on my side hustles like photography and some of these YouTube views to get by. And if you've been supporting this channel for a while, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And then moving forward, we then got a job with a VC and a startup accelerator where I managed a Web3 program and I helped startups to go from 0 to 1. And by doing so, we link them up with mentors, with investors, with potential business partners, and much more. So while all these were happening, we got our own place right now where you guys are seeing. We had the renovations done, we moved in most of our staffs, and currently we are living in this space, which is pretty nice. And then came November, which is the busiest month of 2023. We had a lot of work events that have been happening, and technically I didn't have much rest for November, but when the month ended, so did my employment contract, which meant that in 2023 alone, I managed to somehow be in unemployed situation twice.
Not once, but twice.
But with that, we also booked a trip to Finland with my wife, my best friend, and his wife. We spent about 13 days in Finland, which was way too much money because our baggage went missing for a while, which meant that we had to buy new clothes, and since it was winter, clothes are really expensive and chances are it's gonna be a while before I start using them again. But nonetheless, it was a really fun trip. We got to try many different things that we wouldn't have a chance to do so in Singapore because we are a tropical country. So right now you might be a little bit confused because you might be thinking, what does all this have to do with personal finance, which is what our channel is all about. So one of the biggest things that 2023 has taught me is to always be prepared for the unexpected. So this could mean getting laid off, having a sudden holiday, or maybe even having a kid. And all these events are somewhat life-altering, which will definitely cost some money here and there.
This stuff costs a lot of money.
And since this channel is all about personal finance, let me share with you what my plans for 2024 are and how I think I can achieve it and what I'm using to reach that goals. So let's look at the goals first. So since we sort of achieved the Singapore dream of owning our own place, one of the things I'm looking at is to reduce the mortgage that we can have with our current place. So although our CPF covers the loan that we have from HDB, but this in turn means that our CPF will have accrual interest, which means that we'll need to repay back when we sell our houses, which means that we might have less cash in hand when we sell our place or when that happens. And also the idea of that can be kind of scary, but ideally I'm looking to reduce the mortgage by about 5 to 10% by doing a lump sum payment with CPF if and when we have accumulated a good sum of it. And this will give us a better peace of mind, allowing us to live a little stress-free and not worry if either one of us loses our job. So the second goal is to find a really nice tenant to rent out one of our rooms, and since we're not really using it at the moment, having the extra rental income can definitely help to pay off some of the house expenses, maybe even the mortgage, or that rental money can be used to fund our retirement with Singapore savings bonds or even T-bills. And then the third goal I have is to reach a portfolio of $100,000 in my investment. And to be honest, I haven't really talked about this on my channel because to me it's just kind of weird talking about how much you have. But for those that are curious, I haven't hit $100,000 by the age of 30 and I'm 33 right now and I'm close to it, but I'm still not yet at 100,000.
Not close.
But maybe if Bitcoin goes to that all-time high once again, I might hit it, but we're still kind of far from that. So for 2024, I'm hoping to exceed that 100k mark and hopefully somewhere close to 200,000. And this is sort of a stretch goal, but if I'm able to hit it, it will definitely be a huge achievement for me. So now comes the tough part of how am I going to achieve these goals. So you have noticed that most of these goals have a common denominator here, which is money. So definitely a high-paying job will help to speed this process up, but at the same time, I'll be investing into my dividend portfolio to churn that dividend, which then can be reinvested to grow that dividend collections on a month-to-month basis. So no doubt this is a slow way of getting rich, but sometimes with a day job, you might not have all the time in the world to do trading, which is obviously high risk, high returns. But now we have managed portfolios from companies like Scythe and Endowers that allows us to easily start investing into portfolios that fund managers have built to ease you into investing. So if you are new to investing or looking to start investing, Scythe and Endowers are pretty good places to start with, and once you get your toes wet, you can slowly explore the different other options that are available for you out there. So if you guys are interested in Scythe or Endowers, links will be in the description down below. So now let's move on to the higher risk stuff. So I do have some stable coins that I'm staking in protocols, earning me some money, which I'm using to then do a monthly purchase into either Bitcoin or Ethereum. And with the recent mini bull market, what I'm hoping to get is some capital appreciation and move those into stable coins or some Web3 games that I'm playing or I enjoy playing right now. So here are some of the main goals that I got for myself for 2024. Do share with me some of the goals that you guys have for 2024, how are you going to reach them, and let's check in again in December 2024 to see how far we have come along. So with that, I hope to see you guys real soon again, and I wish you guys Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.